Now, let me bring up a life-inspired example in regards to light pollution. A woman was driving with her son within a highly populated suburban area of Los Angeles for a night devoted to stargazing, promising her son an entire night sky filled with multiple stars and the potential view of several passing comets. She jump-started her hope of keeping the promise to her 8-year-old son and brought tents with her to rest overnight. That night, on March 27, 2008, they arrived to Hollywood Hills of Hollywood in Los Angeles for a night of stargazing. The woman and her son wait out for the time to pass and were eager to get to midnight when all of the stars were apt in time to appear. Please note that earlier that day, the woman watched a news brief of CNN. CNN provided the woman with knowledge of clear skies with light and variable winds up to 1 a.m. in the morning, with some passing clouds at 2 a.m. and winds becoming north around 3 a.m., which held the potential of bringing thunderstorm clouds and low pressure from San Francisco down to Los Angeles and Hollywood. Ignoring the expected wind speed of the north winds and the potential of the winds changing to north prior to the expected arrival time of 3 a.m., the woman cast her plan, took her following workday off, and informed her son of his upcoming forecast for his long-term wish to come true that very night. As the sun set and the night sky became more visible, the woman's son exited his tent and began to stargaze. That very moment, the woman's son asked her, "Mother, why am I seeing so few stars?" And "Mother, why is the sky not completely dark?" The woman and her son lived in the urban area of Los Angeles, which proved it nearly impossible to see the night sky due to the glare of city lights. For that reason being, of course, her son never interrogated her about the existence of stargazing in the cities or urban areas such as Los Angeles, of course, or other densely populated areas which obviously require merchandising, businesses, retail stores, and other stores which require outdoor lighting, which obviously inscribes it lighting up at night. So, instead, his wish was to come true in the suburban area of Los Angeles. So he thought. Problem which the woman and her son faced was the general light pollution. The city lights produced horizontal and vertical glare far about the circumference of the city. Of course, the unreliable newscast weather forecast made light pollution even more evident in the suburban area of Hollywood Hills. Winds changed to north around 12:24 a.m. Exactly like the woman didn't want it to change, and increased in speed to approximately 20 miles per hour. Now, let's contrast that and put it in perspective. 20 miles per hour winds can do some moderate to low damage. They're called, if you have 20 mile an hour winds on a day, the day is considered a windy day by the National Forecast Associations. So, as the clouds came, the woman's son pointed their darkness percentage out. "Mother, clouds aren't dark. Why are they not dark? Why are they brighter than dark at night?" His mother was frustrated by the issue. However, like the most common mistake of civilians brought upon stargazing is the ignorance of light pollution. We all generally know what causes light pollution. Or do we? In fact, another problem reveals itself in the truth of not being able to completely understand and comprehend the cause of light pollution, which is pulling back many of us from action to some of the most explicit but not evident causes of light pollution in our urban areas and even, unfortunately, our suburban areas. Whereas, what I described earlier, if you have a city which is fairly lighted, or should I say densely populated, at night the glare is spread on a circumference. So that circumference goes well above the city. So if suburban areas are my fists right here and my chest is the city, I could still see the night sky polluted by light when I'm in these both areas and even this because of the circumference. It's all in the mathematical formula. What I was inscribing earlier is the more people you have, the more issues you have. And as the population grows, more light will be needed, more energy will be needed, more money will be needed. But it'll be growing only for a little bit until crisis.